Hello, I'm Reverend Kenny Callahan, the pastor of Metropolitan Community Church of Richmond. The sacred text for this coming Sunday service is taken from Luke's story, the 24th chapter, the verses 36 to 48. And as I read this sacred text, three words kept coming to me: wonder, disbelief, and happiness. I suspect that not only do these three words capture everyone, but also that each one of us has moments of these emotions in our lives, which means not only that no one is left out, but that not one part of us is left out either. In other words, we are invited to bring all of ourselves to God. Our wonder when we experience one of the many miracles in our lives and realize indeed that it is a miracle. We are invited to bring our disbelief, and along with our disappointment, our anger, when something in life goes painfully wrong, or it doesn't feel like God is there or even cares about us. And we are invited to bring our happiness when we are caught up in something larger than ourselves, when we experience something that moves us beyond joy or even delight over God's ever-present loving embrace and acceptance of all of us just the way we are. And I love that Jesus accommodates all of our feelings, all of our emotions, and all of our experiences. When the disciples were afraid and thought Jesus was a ghost, he doesn't scold them or chastise them or shame them or even tell them that they should have been expecting him. Instead, Jesus simply asked for some fish. It's as if Jesus says, "You think I'm a ghost? Well, let me tell you something, and let me reassure you by eating something. And this will help you realize that I am really Jesus. It is me here. After all, ghosts don't eat." Jesus, once again, meets the disciples and meets all of us where we are in order to embrace our wonder, our disbelief, and our happiness, reminding us and gathering every part of us into the marvelous, surprising, expectations-defying grace and love of God. The point is to realize that we can bring all of ourselves, every single part of ourselves, our happiness, our disbelief, our wonder, our anger, our expectations, our hopes, our disappointments, our dreams, and more to God, and know that God is eager to meet us where we are, to love us up no matter our circumstance. And then God sends us out to be witnesses to how God's loving, transforming presence is in all that we experience, and that we are accepted and loved in it all, that God promises to use all of it for good, that we are even blessed in all of it, because that's who God is, and that's what God does. And it's what we get to do too, for ourselves and for others. The truth is, we will no doubt prompt happiness, disbelief, and wonder. And before we know it, we'll see and know that God is blessing us and loving us more than we could ever imagine, with all of our wonder, all of our disbelief, all of our happiness, and much, much more. Thanks be to God.